Once again, Naughty Dog makes every godforsaken motherfucker who calls himself a gamer its bitch by making extremely amazing gameplay, beautiful graphics, and a storyline that'll leave you twisted for days.
What's up, guys? I'm Reed, that was Leighton, and this is Pantaladeath reviews of The Last of Us for PS4. Last of Us Remastered for PS4.
Oh yeah. First thing we're going to talk about here is how this game uses a real, idea for its diseases. You know how most zombie things is just like, oh, well, the dead are rising. Well, this kind of, puts some facts behind it. The idea is that these things are called cordyceps, which is a real fungus. It's found in, the 15th century, I think, is when they first discover it. And, it says...
pretty much takes over your mind.
Yeah, it says the mycelium invades and eventually replaces the host tissue, while the elongated fruit body may be cylindrical, branched, or complex-shaped.
AKA metal as fuck.
Metal as fuck. This disease is crazy as shit. It looks awesome, and it's gory as hell.
So along with the cordyceps, your main characters are going to be Joel, the man you probably all recognize as kind of the face, voiced by Troy Baker, who also did Infamous. It's going to be pretty much his story of how the cordyceps has taken over his life.
Yeah. I think it takes place about 20 years after the actual
when the game
infection
starts up. Yeah.
And Naughty Dog's first and best, attribute to its games, pretty much everything it wants to put in there is to make the game immerse you, which is done with graphics like these. It's just... when I first put this into my next-gen console,
this was easily the PS3's best-looking game and the best-looking game of last generation, and is now one of the best-looking games of the new generation of consoles. Even though it's a port, they really went in there and made it just amazing.
Oh yeah,
detailed and everything.
So good. I think this and Halo 5 probably has or Halo 4, excuse me, has the best graphics.
So The Last of Us is it's a gritty, realistic tale. This isn't it's not like Halo. It's not fucking a popcorn movie like you might think of their Uncharted games. This is a real hardcore video game.
I'd
That'll
almost
have you
call
clenching your teeth.
Yeah, it's more of a life experience.
One of this inside one of the levels here, you're really gonna get a sense of how they just run at you, and you're just fucking trying to get your supplies together and just trying to kill them, and the aiming's really realistic, and you miss sometimes, and they're just still fucking coming at you, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's just never ending.
Every encounter.
It's as realistic as you would think in a post-apocalyptic infected world would be. They just did a really good job.
It sucks you in and really makes you feel like you're a part of this universe.
Yeah. And even making the controls difficult helped a lot.
And it has aspects in it where it's live crafting, so you're not pausing to craft. There's things charging you, and you got to make a fucking health pack. Or
yeah,
you gather supplies around you, and those people out there that really like to grind and gather and level up, that you'll find in RPGs and stuff, are gonna find that in this game. This game will please pretty much anyone that loves video games.
There's lots of things you can pick up along the way to create items, but you can also pick up other stuff that helps you upgrade all of your weapons, making them faster to shoot, faster to reload, any kind of other upgrades that you would want, faster switching between weapons, which can really help later on in the extreme boss battles that always bring a high octane, kind of adrenaline to the gameplay, as we're probably about to see.
And sometimes those boss battles don't always turn out well for you.
No, you're going to get your ass kicked over and over again until you learn how to kill it.
You will die. Unless you're just a freak, but you will die.
Yeah, obviously,
motherfucker.
Yeah, look at him. Oh, look at this, so brutal. Anyway,
kill it.
Fuck, kill it.
Everybody watch Acorn Games reviews. Also.
Yeah, Acorn reviews. He's a swell guy. He's really good at his job.
So in the course of this 12 to 13 hour story, you're going to be in a variety of environments and playing as Joel, and sometimes even as his main character, Ellie, that you also come across to find. We're not...
Yeah, spoiler alert.
We can't really give you any details about the story, because it will ruin it.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you anything like that. This is a later kind of level.
A later mission.
We're kind of just showing it, to show you guys, the different aspects to the game, the different places it'll take you, and look at how difficult the hunting is. It's so much fun, though. This is I replayed this.
It's a random
beginning
little
of the level
kind of
every
mini
now
game,
and
and you're just
and this game is just going to captivate you with its amazing
cinematics
dialogue. Its cinematics and its
Take a look at
dialogue. is just like talking and is amazing.
Who's there? Come out!
Hello?
Next topic, multiplayer.
It's
Pretty fucking
awesome.
rad tad. They take a lot of stuff from the campaign and they bring it over. You can customize things similar to like what Black Ops 2 did, using points to pick out perks, guns, and attachments for your guns. They also have it to where you can unlock masks, hats. I think there's different types of armor you can get, and also emblems that you can unlock. This really brings a personal aspect to the multiplayer, so you don't feel like you're randomly playing some guy.
The multiplayer is essentially 6-on-6. When you start the multiplayer for the first time, you choose whether you want to be on one of the two factions. They have the Fireflies, or they have a group of militia, which is just kind of like random people. You'll learn what the Fireflies are from the story. And it's 6-on-6. You choose at the beginning. It's kind of strange, but you play as that faction.
You can only play as that faction for the rest of your multiplayer career, so you better pick wisely.
There's a way to switch it. That's really the only kind of hiccup. The gameplay of the multiplayer is phenomenal. It's strategic. It's intense. You smash 2x4s over people's heads.
Exactly. The gameplay aspect of the multiplayer is just as perfect as the campaign. They've really just done a great job with understanding how things work and how people are going to play with each other and what strategy really means when you're multiplaying.
If you can really get a group of guys or girls together and play and just just be fucking strategic and kill shit, it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like if you've played Uncharted before. It's a little slowed down compared to Uncharted. It's the third person. The shooting's similar. It's a great multiplayer experience.
Naughty Dog has just done an amazing job yet again to make us want to pay $60 and just put tons of time into a game that we know is going to be amazing.
This is not a tacked on multiplayer. This is its own.
The only thing we believe was really tacked on was this, whole population
It's
thing.
random. It doesn't really do anything. It's not good or bad. It's just kind of like
But overall, we're going to give this game a metal as fuck.
It's a great
awesome.
game. Buy it. If you own a PS3, buy it, the old one on PS3. If you have a PS4, go buy it today.
It's so good. We're giving this a Master of Puppets rating because it's pretty much just the best that you're going to get.
It's awesome.